Oregon State's veterinarian says bird flu spreading through different species is rare. This after a house cat died after catching the virus through cat food. K2's Emily Gersh is live in Portland with more on this case. Emily, now this is the first time a cat in Oregon has tested positive for bird flu, but not across the country.
That's right, Shelby. Well, since the first case of bird flu came to the U.S. through cattle in March, dozens of cats have contracted the disease primarily through exposure to poultry or wild birds. But experts believe that the first cat in Oregon to get it got it in a new way through a raw pet food product.
This is the first time we've ever demonstrated a raw pet food being contaminated. But anytime you have a raw food product, if there is a pathogen there isn't a chance to kill that pathogen, and so it does pass through.
Oregon State veterinarian Dr. Ryan Scholz says health officials are still trying to figure out how an indoor house cat got sick with bird flu after eating cat food with raw turkey. The food exposure cases they're used to typically involve raw dairy products.
We don't have this virus in dairy cattle in Oregon, but we do know that several neighboring states do have it or have had it. And particularly in California, we're seeing this in raw milk dairies. So raw unpasteurized dairy products are another big risk factor right now.
The Oregon Department of Agriculture says the Oregon house cat died after eating a frozen feline turkey meal from pet food company Northwest Naturals. Cat owners who may have bought the product are being asked to throw out meals with best by sell dates of May 21st and June 23rd, 2026.
We have not connected any other products from that company to the source meat that we believe was infected in this product. And so there really isn't, this is not a widespread recall. It really is targeted to just those two lots of this product.
Scholz says raw foods pose a higher risk of contamination. He says symptoms of bird flu in cats are mostly neurological. They can include lethargy, depression, and refusing to eat.
We have seen blindness reported a number of times, where the cats become either temporarily or permanently blind, and then just kind of generally go downhill very quickly.
Scholz says bird flu spreading through different species is rare. The first human in Oregon tested positive in November. Scholz says there's some other things you can do to limit exposure.
And then if you do have birds that unexpectedly die, making sure you're taking some basic precautions, wearing gloves, wearing an N95 mask, wearing goggles when you handle that bird. And if you have concerns, call us.
Now, the Oregon State veterinarian does have a hotline you can call if you come across a dead animal you believe may have been exposed to the virus. They also say if your pet is displaying any symptoms of the virus to contact your veterinarian. We're live in Portland tonight. Emily Gersh, K2 News.
Thanks, Emily.